I'd like to share a story with you. It's a story about a fly fishing adventure. There's just something magical about approaching a river, getting out your fishing gear, casting your line, and being one in nature. It all started when I was a little boy and my parents would take us into the mountains above Santa Fe to explore the mountains and fish. After graduating high school, I moved to Alaska, where my friends and I would often fish the various rivers of Alaska for salmon. We often caught large varieties of salmon, and sometimes we would get boats and go out on some of the local lakes and fish as well. My father and I continue to fish and have been fishing the mountains above Santa Fe for over 40 years. I shared with Dilyana how much fun fishing could be, and on one of our trips to Santa Fe, we went for a hike with a friend, and I brought some fly rods along and suggested we give it a try. I wasn't sure she'd like fly fishing, but not only did she love it, she wanted to go again the next day, and soon we were going on fly fishing adventures together often. Back in Southern California, we continue to fish the various docks and bays, where we've caught a variety of fish, including barracuda, mackerel, halibut, sea bass, and more. And Dilyana continues to love to fish. So one evening while fishing, I asked her, "Dilyana, are you up for a road trip fishing adventure?" She said yes, but where shall we go? I've got a couple ideas. And so our story and our adventure begins. The Owens River in the eastern Sierra Mountains is famous for its large brook and rainbow trout. So we packed our gear and headed north. The road trip from Southern California started a little bumpy as we encountered some flash flooding and thunderstorms. But once we got past the storms, the views of the mountains were spectacular and it was an amazing drive. We got up the next day just after sunrise and began exploring the area around the Owens River. The roads were difficult at times, but the four-wheel drive navigated the roads nicely. Then we finally arrived at the river and an amazing fishing spot, and the river looked absolutely amazing. Our first time at the Owens River, and we were excited to fish. In the Owens River, California fishing regulations require only barbless hooks and artificial lures, so we tried a variety of dry flies, wet flies, nymphs, and more. As the day continued, we were having lots of fun, but still hadn't caught any fish. So we decided to move to another spot. So we headed up the mountain to Rock Creek Lake. This was a welcome relief because the temperatures at the lower Owens were over 100 degrees after 12 o'clock, and we were looking forward to the high altitude. At over 10,000 feet in elevation, the lake and the surrounding mountains are absolutely beautiful. We brought our spin cast fishing gear and tried some fishing in the lake. After a few hours of fishing, we still did not catch fish, and while the lake was beautiful, we decided to head back to the Owens River. We continued to fish the Owens River for the rest of the day, although we never did catch fish. Some experts familiar with the area tell us that due to the recent rains and full moon, the fishing was very slow the few days we were there. As our fishing day and adventure come to an end, we're reminded that it's not always about catching fish that matters, but the experience, adventure, and memories that we share together. As we look down the road to our next adventure, we hope you try fishing and enjoy a fishing adventure too.